What do you want? What do you want from your life? And not just from your life, what do you want now? So it is about 9 p.m. last night, and I'm sitting on my laptop and I'm uploading a bunch of YouTube videos. YouTube shorts, YouTube videos, moving files, putting things into CapCut, just moving around a whole bunch of files, uploading some things, all that sort of stuff. And I'm sitting there and I had a YouTube video playing in the background. So I'm on my laptop and I have the monitor, so the monitor's right here, laptop's right here. So I had stuff going on like CapCut and YouTube Studio and Finder, all sorts of stuff open. And I had this YouTube video playing in the background, and the video I was watching finishes, and it shows so it stops. I'm like, alright, it stopped. I go back to the home page and I go to click to the subscriptions button because I was going to watch a certain video because I knew what I was going to watch next. And I see this video and it's like the DJI Osmo Pocket 2 versus DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Now, I think I said recently that I just decided I wanted one of these. I just decided I wanted a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. 3 specifically, who knows? But I just decided I wanted one. And I think I mentioned this recently, but I saw that, I was like, you know what? I haven't even been researching this, but I kind of want one, so we'll watch this. So I put on that video, the 2 versus the 3 comparison. Turns out they both are really good. The 2 can shoot 4K 60 with a built-in gimbal with an action camera. I was like, it can do action camera stuff, it can do short film, it has a built-in gimbal, it can shoot 4K 60, it can shoot 1080p, like 240 or something crazy, all for like $400. Like it's Australian, that's like $250 US. It's cheap. That's like brand new. Anyway, enough for them. I was like, I want one of these. So I watched the video. I ended up going to sleep around about 9. Quite shortly after this. I think I went to sleep around about 9:40. I get up this morning. I get ready. I think I filmed one video. I have breakfast. I do what needs to be done. I leave the house at about 7:15. Walk to the bus stop. As I'm walking to the bus stop, writing stuff in my notes. I think I actually wrote like a verse for like a rap. I don't know. I just got bored. So I'm walking to the bus stop. I get to the bus stop. I sit down. 1 minute later, the bus pulls up. I get on the bus. I go from the bus stop to the train station. I catch the train to the next train station. Walk from the train station to TAFE. Blah 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 blah. I get to TAFE. TAFE starts. Right. It's now. I got there at about 8:30. I seem to always get there early, but I get there at about 8:30, and I set up my stuff. I get my laptop out. I plug my laptop in, plug into the wall. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, you know what I should do? I should keep doing editing. So I go on the CapCut, but I still have YouTube open. And on my YouTube, I see this video, and it was the same video I was watching yesterday. It was still open. And so I'm like, you know what? I want to do some more research. So then I go and I search DJI Osmo Pocket 1 versus 2 versus 3. And I watched this comparison of all 3, and I realized that the 1's really good and really cheap. The 2's really good and still quite cheap. And the 3's really, really good. Really, really good and a bit expensive. But I'm watching this video and I thought, you know what? I want one of these. I want one of these cameras. And so now for the rest of today, for probably 2 hours today throughout, not really buses and trains, but either sitting, listening to in the background, in between doing some work, here at my desk, other stuff. I just, yesterday and today I've been doing some research, listening to stuff about these DJI Osmo Pocket cameras, the 1, 2, and the 3. And I want to buy one, and I'm pretty much at this point know I'm going to buy one. I'm trying to decide which one to buy. I think at this point I'm probably going to buy a 1 or a 2, probably a 2 because they're about the same price. I might as well get the better one, and then buy if I do want to upgrade, potentially get a better one down the line. But I basically have come to this conclusion, I'm going to buy either a 1 or a 2 when I can afford it. But I'm on the bus. It is now about 1:30 p.m. I'm almost home. I'm about 3 minutes from my stop to get off and walk home. I'm starving because I've had barely eaten. This is now 1:30 p.m. I'd eaten like a roll of biscuits since when I had breakfast at like 6 a.m. So it'd be like, 8 hours, 7 hours. So it'd been a while. I was quite hungry. I was on the bus coming home. Thinking to myself about, which camera should I buy? I was looking on eBay. And I just thought, I can't afford this. I was thinking to myself, it doesn't really matter which one I want to buy because I can't afford it. I need to make some money. How can I make some money? I thought, well, I have a job, but I don't get paid for another week. And even if I do get paid, I'll probably still not be able to afford one or want to buy this pay. Maybe in, 2 weeks or a month or whatever. I don't really want to spend every dollar I have in my account today just because I wanted this thing. I want to wait a couple of weeks or a couple of pay cycles until I can comfortably afford it and still not be broke. So I'm not going to buy it today. If I did want to buy it today, how could I be able to do that? If I wanted to buy it next week, I wanted to buy the expensive one, how do I do that? Because I can't afford this, I don't have enough money. Even for the cheapest one, like, okay, even for the oldest, the DJI Osmo Pocket 1, I can't afford it. How do I get money? How do I make some money? And so I start thinking of all these business models that I've done, these little hustles that I've done, these online things, my job, all this sort of stuff. I'm like, how many extra hours I have to work? How many extra hours do I fit in? Well, this I could work this many hours, and this I could work this many hours, and all this sort of stuff. And then I thought to myself, ooh, better idea, my school community, my business, link in the description, shameless plug. Entrepreneur. Anyway, back to the point. I thought of my school community and I thought, okay, I can make some money from that. How do I make money from that? Well, I need to get leads. Not leads, I need to get traffic to my site, all right? If I get enough people onto the site, someone will buy. There's value in there, there's videos in there, there's longer in-depth videos, there's posts in there. Once we get people in there, we'll be doing calls. There is value in there, so that's good. I don't have to really, there's nothing that urgently, like today, I need to do this. It's pretty much, it's good. I need to improve it. I'm going to add more videos. I'm still adding videos, adding posts. I need to do a VSL, but it's good. So the next thing I need to do is get traffic. How to do that? YouTube videos. So I thought to myself, well, basically the conclusion I came to was, I want this camera. I can't afford the camera. So basically, I want this camera, so I need to post YouTube videos. How does that make sense? I want the camera, I can't afford it. How do I make money? My job? No. This business? No. School? Okay, yes. How do I get paid on school? Post YouTube videos. Cool. How do I post YouTube videos? I need ideas. And so because I couldn't afford this camera, 2 minutes later, I'm in my notes app, writing down video ideas, looking through my YouTube studio, looking, okay, what's done well recently? How can I use that again? Because I couldn't afford this camera, I was motivated to post videos. The reason I'm filming this video is because I sat down just before and talked about some things that I want. I just want stuff. I just want money. I just want a nice physique, so I go to the gym. I want to have abs, so I do a cut. I want to have money, so I start the business. I want to get stronger, so I do some push-ups. I want to be hydrated, so I drink some water. It is simple. Motivation is just a reason why you do something. Motivation is a reason why you, I said that. You are motivated to drink water because you are thirsty. You are motivated to eat food because you are hungry. I was motivated to film YouTube videos and make money because I can't afford this thing that I want. So, think to yourself, what do you want? Like this whole long, 8-minute rant. 8 minutes of me ranting. What do you want from life? I want this camera. I want $2 or $3 or $4 or $5 or $600 to buy this camera that I can't afford. It's because I can't afford it. What am I going to do? I have to do something. I'm like, okay, am I going to get a sale today? Probably not. Maybe, hopefully. Probably not going to happen. It's been like 45 days so far. Haven't got a sale, but we're picking things up, right? We're getting more people on the site, more views, the content's getting better, all sorts of stuff. It's slowly picking up. Am I getting a sale today? Probably not. Well, how do I actually get a sale this week, next week, in the next month? I post videos. So all I'm here to say, I'm here to tell you that you need to remind yourself of what you want and why you want, what you want to achieve. I want to be able to buy this camera. I want to be able to take this holiday. I want to be able to give this thing to my parents. I want to be able to do this thing. I want to be able to help this person. What do you want? So for me, in this situation, just today and right now, I want to buy the DJI Osmo Pocket 2. I want that. If I could afford it, I'd buy the 3. If I couldn't afford the 2, I'd buy the 1. It doesn't really matter which one of them. I think they're cool. I want one. Everyone wants things. Not everyone has the money to do it. So I'm here filming this video because I decided I want the DJI Osmo Pocket, whatever it is. Am I going to buy it today? No. Am I going to buy it this week? No. But because I want it, I'm working harder. Give yourself a reason to work. Have your reasons ready to go. Know why you need to work. Know what you want. So, what do you want? All the links to my other channels are in the channel description. The link to my paid school community also in the channel description. If you're interested, you're interested, and I don't need to sell you on it. If you're not interested, have an amazing day. If you are interested, have an amazing day. If you're interested in more videos like this, check out the channel. Check out the rest of the content on this channel. Otherwise, have an amazing day. See you tomorrow. I'm gonna go walk the dog. Goodbye.